What is going on, y'all? So I just wanted to make this video for all of the teachers out there. All of the teachers out there that feel like they have just reached their breaking point. They are mentally exhausted, physically exhausted, spiritually exhausted. I don't know if you can be spiritually exhausted, but hopefully you get what I'm trying to say there. I posted a video not too long ago from where when I quit my job as a teacher, it was just a huge response to it. Got a lot of views, the most views on my channel. And I figured that this would be a good time to kind of talk about the mindset behind that. And hopefully it can help another teacher out there that may be struggling with this. And this is the video that I wanted to see, or that I wanted to hear when I was going through those dark times. And my message that I want to get across to those teachers, and I want to attempt to paint this picture with an analogy. Hopefully this works and I don't lose you and I don't butcher this and mess it all up. But the analogy that I thought of is, imagine that you had a friend and you saw a change with your friend. You could tell that they were just out of it. You could tell that something was going on. And so finally that friend, they come to you and they just spill out everything. They spill out their heart and they're telling you that their life is just a mess. Their husband is mad at them. Their kids are mad at them. Everything is just going bad. Their job is mad at them. Their job performance is down. And you're like, well, why? What's the root cause of this? And they tell you that they have a relative who came down on some bad luck. And, you know, they had been giving their relative money to help them, because if they didn't, the relative was going to get put out of their place, or the relative was going to go to jail. I don't know, whatever. You insert that in your mind of whatever the relative, what was going to happen to them if they didn't give them this money. And then you ask the question, well, you say, well, how long has your friend been down, or how long has your relative been down on their luck? And they say, well, it's only been a year. And you're like, what? It's only been a year? A year? That's a long time. Like, what do you mean it's only been a year? And, you know, your mind starts, going. You're like, this person has been pretty much taking care of their relative for an entire year. That's a long time. But in their mind, a year isn't that long. And, their family is mad at them. The friend tells you that their relative, is causing all of this burden in their life. The husband is mad because the husband or wife, the spouse is mad because the friend is taking money out of the home, money that could be going to other things. And they're financially suffering from it because of the money that she's giving to the friend. The kids, they're not going on vacation. The kids aren't getting toys. The kids aren't used to the lifestyle that they were living, because that expendable money or disposable income that was going to them is going to your friend's relative. The job, the job isn't going well because she's not going well, because she's so stressed out because she's giving her relative money. You would probably tell your friend, if you were a good friend, you would probably say, look, I understand that you're trying to do a good thing. I understand that you're trying to help, but I don't think you're in a position to help your relative. And honestly, it's gone on way too long. You need to find another way where you can help your relative. You need to better help yourself. I don't know what you need to do, but this isn't it. You need to help in another way, because you are destroying your personal life. You're destroying your family. Everything is falling down around you because of what you're trying to do for your relative. Maybe that's not the best way to help. And what I'm trying to tell you all is that you, as a teacher that has gone well beyond your breaking point, that has been mentally exhausted for forever now, and that your pain and your health, everything is deteriorating, I'm telling you that you're that friend. You're that friend that you would give that advice to. And it makes me think of another example of I graduated basic training from the Air Force, and I was flying to my training station. So you go from basic training to your tech school, and I was flying to my tech school, and I was with the other people that were going to the same tech school. It may have been 8 to 10 of us. And we get off the plane, and we actually get off the plane here at the Houston airport, and huge airport. The entire airport, once we got off and we walked down the runway or whatever, and they see us, the entire airport stands up and gives us a standing ovation. And we're like looking at each other like, what is going on? And when I mean the entire airport, when I say the entire airport, I mean the entire airport. It was so awkward. Everybody just like clapping and making noise and standing ovation or whatever. And we were like so weirded out. And so I say to this lady, because she was like really loud, I said, we just graduated basic training. We're not coming back from overseas or deployment or nothing. We just graduated basic training. Y'all don't have to do this. It's okay. She stopped me and she said, "You've done enough. You've done enough." And she started clapping louder. What I'm telling you, teachers, you've done enough. You've done enough. The sacrifice that you've made, the hard work that you've made, it doesn't go unseen. It doesn't go unseen. You have changed some students' lives forever. They will forever be better because of you, and they will go on to make other people's lives better. You've done enough. And I don't want y'all to take this message where I'm saying, teachers, just quit. As soon as you don't like it, quit. Just give it up. No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, if you are a teacher, and again, your health is deteriorating, mentally, you're gone, you're checked out. Physically, your body is suffering. That's what happened to me. I ruptured my Achilles, and it was a result of the stress that I was going through at school. And I was like, I got to cut this off. You've tried different things. You tried to teach a different subject. You tried to go to a different school. You're seeking mental health counseling. You're going to the gym. You're praying. You're doing everything you can. You're seeking counsel. You're meditating. You're doing yoga. You're drinking coffee. You're putting tea bags on your head. You're doing whatever you can. You wait for the summer. You say, you know what? I'm going to recharge over the summer. And you go back, and day one, it feels like you like the end of the school year. Like, just it's the same. It didn't help. You're taking time off. Nothing is helping. If you're that teacher, I'm telling you, you've done enough. The help that you're trying to give, I know you love those students. I love my students. But the help that you're trying to give is causing more harm to yourself and to your family in the process. And it may be time for you to look for something else. I don't know if you're going to start your own business, if you're going to go to a different job, whatever it is, that school will be okay. I promise you. I know you're thinking like, oh, I'm such a great teacher, and you are. But the school will be okay. I don't know. I haven't been by there since I left, but I'm pretty sure the school that I left is still standing. I'm pretty sure that the students are still there, the teachers are still there, the principal, everybody is still there, and life is going on. And that is the same for you. You've done enough. Do not beat yourself up. You have given so much to society, so much to this country, so much to this planet, so much to everything. You have given enough. Go do something that will not, I hate to be blunt, but it's not killing you. Go do something that's not killing you. Go find joy and go find peace. And just know that no job is going to be 100% happy all the time. You're not going to be 100% happy 100% of the time at any job. That's not what this video is about. I know somebody's going to take, I know it's coming. In the comments, somebody's going to say, but we need teachers. We do need teachers. Just like we need firemen, just like we need police officers. There's so many jobs that we need dedicated people in, but that doesn't mean that it necessarily needs to be you. There's a better way that you can serve. There's a better way. And for me, my goal is to hire my former students. I want to hire my former students. And I think that that's a better position to be in than being in the classroom all day, miserable, hating my life, hating myself, hating everything, because I think that I'm helping them. Where I come out, I do something that gives me joy, gives me happiness, gives me fulfillment, better optimizes my skills and my talents, and I'm able to put them in a position where I can give them a job. And I'll say this last thing in closing. Some of you are still there, not because I know you're a good person, and I know you want to help, and I know you want to do great things for the students and for the school and for your community. But the bigger issue, even bigger than that, is you're simply just scared. You're scared. You don't know what you can do outside of the school. And so you're putting yourself through this punishment, through this pain, through all of these things because you're scared to leave. You don't know what's on the other side of that door. I'm telling you, you are a teacher. You have patience. You're organized. You have a skill set. You're a leader. There's so many qualities that you have that will translate to so many different things. What's on the other side of that door is greatness that's waiting for you. Don't allow the fear of the unknown to hold you in a known comfort, which is really uncomfortable, but you get what I'm saying. Don't let the fear of the unknown hold you in a known disaster. Take that leap of faith, pray about it, talk to family. That's what I did. I'm sitting here with this confidence now. I left in December 2021. I started during the pandemic, September 2020. Moved here to Houston from Florida, new job, new everything. Me quitting mid-school year was not the best look. That's not what you would want to do. That's not how it would be written in a book. But I knew it was the best thing to do, the best thing for me and my family. And I don't regret it at all. And you won't regret it at all either if you're in the same position. So, in closing, if you are a teacher and you have well exceeded your breaking point, you've done everything you could do. You've sought out help. You've talked to family. You've done everything you can do to try to make it work. I'm telling you, don't be that friend. Don't be that friend whose personal life and family life is suffering because they're trying to do something good. You deserve better. You can do better, and you will do better. You've done enough.